with your boy CJ Mello. We are here. Xbox Game Showcase was yesterday, and oh my lord. Let's just say it sucks that E3 is not around, but it's also good that E3 is not around because I feel like Xbox got to do what they wanted to do, no hands tied or anything like that. Because I'm telling you, this showcase was a banger. Since you know what I'm saying, it's been a while since Xbox has shown us things that probably will be like, yo, what is this? Wait, what is this? What is this? What? Why are these things so good? Oh my lord, what is going on right now? This is awesome. But you know what I'm saying? We'll get right back into it in a second. Just want to tell y'all like 10 world premieres we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna try to break down each game, but I'm gonna talk about mainly about the ones I feel are gonna be cool to see. We'll be back in a second. All right, y'all. One love. Hey y'all, what's going on? We are back. We are back. We are back. Like I said in the intro, people, the Xbox Game Showcase was probably the greatest. Okay, I'm pushing it too far, but it was definitely something that we all needed to see, hear, and watch. It was awesome. So many new games coming. So many trailers of older games that we probably were supposed to get earlier in the year. But let's just kick it off. Let's just kick it off, right? So we had again 10 world premieres. I'm gonna say them all. I'm trying to remember them all because I wrote them down, but I have chicken scratch. We got Jusant. We got Still Wakes the Deep. We got Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which the trailer was funny for that one. We have Persona 3 Reloaded. We have Persona 5 Tactica. We got Kanitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess. We have Star Wars Outlaws. Yes, another Star Wars game. Hey, it is what it is, no big deal. We have Flight Simulator 2024. And then we have a collaboration with Dune in Flight Simulator. So if you all like Flight Simulator, you all fan of Dune, it's probably going to be fun to fly that ship around and stuff. I still haven't seen the movie or read the books. That's just me. We got South of Midnight. The trailer was very interesting. We got Clockwork Revolution, which I think is made by the same people, if I'm correct. And I believe that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last world premiere. So out of all those games, they also actually I just realized something. We're missing a couple games here. We're missing actually. Oh, there it is. 33 Immortals, which I don't think was a world premiere because the website doesn't say world premiere, so I'm assuming it wasn't a world premiere. I feel like it should be though, because a lot of other games should have been world premieres, like Metaphor de Fantasio, Payday 3. In addition to Cyberpunk 2077 called Phantom Liberty, with I guess Idris Elba as like the antagonist to this whole, to trying to catch whoever he's trying to catch. I haven't played Cyberpunk. And then you got City Skylines 2. Coming out for people like to build their own towns and stuff, so I think that's really cool. But most of those were all the world premieres. And the other games besides the world premieres was Dungeons of Hinterberg. We got a new trailer for Overwatch 2 Invasion, right, which I guess they're bringing a new PvE story missions, a new co-op event, a new hero, just new gameplay, new modes and stuff like that to the game. Like I said, we have 33 Immortals, which that's part of the game I'm most excited for out of all this. We had a new trailer for Sea of Thieves, The Legend of Monkey Island. So if you played that, you know what that is. We have Tower Born. And Born ends with the E, nothing else. I already talked about Clockwork Revolution, South of Midnight. We have a new addition to the Elder Scrolls Online. It's called Elder Scrolls Online Necrom Shadow over Morrowind. We have a new trailer for Avowed. We got a new Fable coming out, y'all. A straight up, it's a reboot, straight reboot. What does it mean to be a hero? Well, in this fairy tale land of Albion, that's entirely up to you. Kind of the same thing as the other Fable. We have a new trailer for Senu's Saga Hellblade 2, which I think they did that last year, or like towards the end of last year, 2023, and we're just kind of getting a new trailer now. But we got a new Forza Motorsport coming out next year, and obviously the game I think 99.9999% of people are probably waiting for is Starfield. Now, heads up, I probably won't be talking about Starfield because I myself did not watch the direct right after the Xbox one, so I had to go to work. But I will try my best to watch it and kind of like go online and say how I feel about it instead of making a whole nother episode about it. But what it says here, it says create any character you want and explore with unparalleled freedom as you embark on an epic journey to answer humanity's greatest mystery. So in a way, it's almost like a higher version of Destiny. That's kind of because Destiny kind of okay. You can't create any character you want, but you can customize it how you want for the most part. It says discover what Bethesda's first new universe in 25 years has in store. So it's all new stuff like that. We are also getting. I know I'm like flying through this. We are. I will, like I said, I'll cut some stuff into it. Excuse me. We also get a new Xbox Series S, black, carbon black color, but with a 1 terabyte SSD. So as if you know, the original Xbox Series S, the white one, only has 512 gigabytes of storage. So they've upped it. So that's you also got to know the price is going up. So the original one was $299. This one's gonna be $349. But yeah, I'm always a fan of the all black, the black finish. I just think it looks better. And if you get scuffs on it, you don't really see it. You know, you kind of don't really see it. But and also as of tomorrow, Tuesday, June 13th, Xbox Game Showcase will be. They'll do like an extended version in the sense of we'll get more interviews, we'll get more breakdowns of each games and stuff like that. I probably should have waited for the episode for that, but something tells me they always do these things like after 4 o'clock because it's on the West Coast. But first, one of the main games I want to talk about right now is where is it? Where is it? I feel like I'm looking for it now. What got me most excited? I'm gonna be honest with you. I was Payday. I'm not surprised they made another one. But it's most of these games also are coming out either early 2024 or sometime in 2024. There are a few things that are coming out by the end of this year, like Starfield, I believe Forza, the DLC thingy for Phantom Liberty, the add-on stuff for Overwatch 2 comes out in August. I think there's something else that comes out in July. I can't remember 100% exactly. But first, I want to talk about 33 Immortals. The way this game looked, it was a world premiere. See, I knew I was right. World premiere. All right. Metaphor was also a world premiere. Sorry, I know I just got distracted. This game is it's a roguelike game. It's co-op, and why it's called 33 Immortals is because literally you can have 33 people play in this roguelike game. Imagine if this was what is that game I enjoyed that my friend told me about? Hell's something? I hate when I don't remember names to things. Hell's something. But basically it's a roguelike. So every time you die, you can come back, kind of reboot yourself, give yourself new powers, and then hopefully that'll lead you further into what you're supposed to do. Essentially, the point of the game is by the end of it, you get to face God and try to destroy God and rebel against being God's final judgment of everything that's happened in the world, essentially. I love roguelikes, and I've only learned to realize this just recently. Because I'm gonna be honest, I was never a roguelike, unless I mentally didn't know the rules. I liked roguelikes, but roguelikes are actually mad fun. I think. I mean, maybe not everybody's into roguelikes, but like I said, I've just recently, last couple years, just learned to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm off of the Thunder Lotus Games website, which is the developer for this game. It says 33 Immortals is a co-op action roguelike for 33 players. You can play solo or you can play co-op or you can play with 33 online. Play a damned soul and rebel against God's final judgment. Pick up and raid, cooperate to survive hordes of monsters, defeat massive bosses, and face the wrath of God in a fight for your eternal life. Come on. And the graphics, I love them. Again, if I really could remember the name of the game, I would love to remember it. I want to say it's called Hell's Gate, but I'm so wrong. I believe it. If I'm correct, it's supposed to come out next year. The trailer looks phenomenal. If y'all want to check out the trailer, go check out my page on Facebook, The Miller Podcast. I put the trailer on there for y'all. I'll just take you right to YouTube. I mean, you could just go to YouTube in all reality. Sure, is that stupid for me to say? Yeah, whatever. There will be an early access. I think this is the January. Yep. We are excited to continue Thunder Lotus's proud and positive tradition of working with our community of players. During game development, we're off to a great start, but constructive feedback is the key to bring the game to the next level. Early access lets players participate in development, help us explore different game ideas together with the live community, and find out what works best. We want to learn how you play the game and use that insight to make sure that 33 Immortals is a game you truly love. Visually, I love it. I love it. I'm glad that they're doing like an early access thing, but I also wonder when this game comes out though, like fully. See, the game will be available in early access 2024 in Epic Game Store, Xbox Series XS, Windows PC, and with Xbox Game Pass for console and PC. Basically, it's gonna be free. And I'm starting to have a whole different feeling for Game Pass as it is, and I pay for it. So, but the graphic quality is probably one of the best things I've seen in a long time. You know what? I'm about to sign up for this early access while I'm talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because why not? I'm already here. Might as well get it done. All right. Early access is in the building, bro. Let's go. Almost finished. What do you mean almost finished? Oh, you stink. The graphics I feel is very almost comic booky. If you're into that kind of stuff. The art design, the graphics, it's great. I'm definitely, and the fact again, like I said, you can play with 33 people. It's kind of, I mean, sure, you probably want to figure out on your own first, a solo, and then maybe jump online with a whole bunch of people. But for the most part, I would want to do this alone, see how far I can get, and then maybe bring a friend in, do a co-op, and then if I'm really struggling, hop on some other people and just straight demolish the Lord. Please don't get me. I'm not trying to be religious, political. That's what the game's about. And also, most of these games, if not all these games, will be available day one on Game Pass. Like, I feel like this is gonna be a small little rant. At beginning, sure, I was into Game Pass. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You pay for what you pay for. You get free games. Some of them are day one games. But then, how are you really making your money when Game Pass is like $15 a month? Whoever's paying for it, sure, you make an X amount of money. But don't you think sure, it's cheaper to just ship them out and people can just play it off the bat. But how are they making money in the sense of people not buying copies or digital copies? You know? Because I know it's cheaper just to throw a game on digital because it's already a digital system, digital situation. It costs more money to make a whole box and stuff. But I feel like how is Xbox making money through Game Pass besides however many people um sign up for it, me included. But that was just my little random rant. And more than likely, most of these games won't be playable on regular Xbox. I'm assuming because I feel like most of these games have to be made for the current gen, or sorry, next gen, whatever you want to call it. Like the PS5, because easy, half these games have to be on PS5. There's no way all these games are just Xbox based. Fable was just an Xbox game. Yeah, I can't see that happening. Speaking of Fable, let's talk about Fable. I was a big fan of Fable when it first came out. I was a fan of three. I loved one and two. Um, but yeah, it says coming day one to Game Pass. A new beginning for the legendary franchise. What does it mean to be a hero? Well, in the fairy tale land of Albion, that's entirely up to you. With a dark threat looming in a world where your reputation precedes you, your choices will change Albion forever, which essentially is the game. So I visually, yeah, it looks ridiculous, and that's really all the information we got from it. The trailer looks really cool. It's interesting because the trailer you showed and like I want like a little miniature person standing on a table, but then you also showed an adult-sized person, like a 6 foot person, in the same trailer, and it looks like you can be either. Because literally, like I said, it literally says you can be what you want to be, do what you want to do, essentially, and whatever choices you make, you can do whatever you want. So does that mean you can be like really small? Like I mean, literally the size of like, I think it was the size of like a fork, the height of a fork if you stand it up. So that's interesting. If you can play the game that way, how can you play the game that way? You know, like that sounds really. Obviously, I feel either it would make it extra difficult, or also they've thought about it in the sense of how you can play the game that way, or maybe you can go back and forth between small and tall, short and small, and stuff like that. Um, but again, another game coming out next year, day one Game Pass. Those are two more I want to talk about. Listen, like I said, I was only going to talk about certain ones that caught my eye, but I feel like what the hell? I'm not a Star Wars person, but it's fine. I'm not surprised that there's another one out there. It's Star Wars. I feel like you at least gotta have one Star Wars games every like 2 or 3 years. Oh, Avowed. Jeez, what is wrong with me? So Avow is basically explore the living lands, a mysterious island filled with adventure and danger in this first-person fantasy RPG from Obsidian Entertainment. I think I'm gonna have to rewatch the trailer because that was like one of the first trailers that popped in the showcase, besides Fabled, which I was like, huh, what? Like it kind of threw me for a loop. But again, at first I thought this was Assassin's Creed. Actually, now I'm looking at it now. At first I thought this was Assassin's Creed. I'm like, oh, another Assassin's Creed game. Okay, cool, whatever. Because I heard there's supposed to be another one coming, but I feel like it almost plays more to like Elder Scrolls. A fantasy RPG. You get to build up your character in this fantasy world of something. The fantasy world of Eora. Excuse me. It says it takes place in the same universe as Pillars of Destiny in the world of Eora. I'm gonna be fully honest. I don't know what that is. So Avowed's already on Steam. Seems like. So it's just coming to console next year. Also, a lot of these games are probably already on Steam or will be on Steam first. It seems like Steam usually gets all games first. So that's why most people are like, oh, why am I gonna buy something else? It's already on Steam. Um, like I said, I was reading this. Explore the living lands, a mysterious island filled with adventure and danger. As an envoy of Adir, you are sent to investigate rumors of a spreading plague with a secret that threatens to destroy everything. Can you save the island and your soul from the forces threatening to tear them apart? Xbox Studios, Obsidian Entertainment, coming on Windows PC, Xbox Series X and S, and day one for Game Pass. Let's rewatch. And it was a gameplay trailer, so it wasn't even like a cinematic trailer, which I actually enjoyed by Xbox because they promise like we will have some cinematic trailers, but mostly everything you see will be gameplay. Might not be final gameplay footage, but it will be gameplay footage, which was really cool to see because sometimes you know how big some of these companies are. They just want to do just cinematic trailers, but that doesn't really tell you how the game is. Sure, you can make a game look like a movie if you're trying to do a trailer, but most people want to know what does the game actually look like in real time, in gameplay form, first person, third person, no whatever, POV. But again, it's like a smaller version of Skyrim, but better. And in a way, like I said, it's kind of a mix of Skyrim and like Outer Worlds. In a way, like size wise, it's like in that middle kind of space, you know. But again, day one Game Pass 2024. That's another one. And then I'm going to talk about one more. Again, my dog. This is gonna sound corny, but my dog. I'm even saying it. It's funny. My dog literally chewed up the paper that I had written out before I had left for work. I was watching these trailers and stuff, like what I wanted to talk about, things like that. And then I come home, and it's just chewed up, and nobody knew what happened, and that made me highly upset. Now, I did say I did not see the Starfield direct, but I feel like that's kind of the main. That's a game I should talk about. I should because why not, right? It's probably considered the biggest game coming for Xbox this year. Literally, like in June, 3.5 months, 3.5, 4 months. So Xbox, Microsoft, everybody, Bethesda, they're riding on this game to blow it out of the water. But if a game is supposed to be this big, I'm sorry, it shouldn't be a freaking sorry, day one Game Pass launch. It just shouldn't be. Made people want to buy it, like, oh what? Yeah, let's go. So, I'm on the Bethesda website for Starfield, so I'm gonna just read what it says a little bit, and if there's a trailer, I'll try to watch the trailer real quick while I look at you guys, try to break it down for you. Starfield is the first new universe in over 25 years from Bethesda Game Studios, the award-winning creators of The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim, and Fallout 4. In this next-generation role-playing game, set amongst the stars, create any character you want, and explore with unparalleled freedom, as you embark on an epic journey to answer humanity's greatest mystery. Ooh, what could that be? Let's see. You can play Starfield up to 5 days early. Starfield is launching on September 6th. Check out the full Starfield Direct for a deeper look into the game and get ready for launch, with details coming soon. I just added that last part. See, pre-order bonuses, Constellation Edition, and early access details. So the pre-order bonuses, let's see. Pre-order any edition of Starfield to receive the Old Mars skin pack for these in-game items. A laser cutter, a deep mining helmet, a deep mining pack. Game Pass members also get access to all pre-order content as long as their Game Pass subscription is active. regardless of when they download the game. So basically, what you're telling me, I don't even got to pay for the pre-order stuff, the 3 pre-order editions stuff. I can just download the game and boom, I already have it, as long as my Game Pass is paid up. Okay. And now all Starfield edition and early access details. Starfield early access kicks off up to 5 days before launch. Actual playtime depends on purchase date and will be subject to possible outages, applicable time zone differences, and what else. Found out what you need to do before early access and get the full breakdown of all the different Starfield editions. Starfield Standard Edition just includes the game. Starfield Standard Edition is included with Xbox Game Pass. The cover art for this game, if you get like the actual box, looks phenomenal. Doesn't look like any regular old like game box. You know. Now, if you get Starfield Premium Edition Digital, it'll include Starfield base game, Shattered Space Story expansion, which should be out upon release, up to 5 days of early access, the Constellation skin pack, and access to Starfield digital art book and original soundtrack. Okay. Now, if you upgrade, so if you only have the regular edition and you choose to upgrade it, it's basically the same thing, digital wise. Now, if you get the physical form, you get everything: the story expansion, the 5 days early, the skin pack, the art book and soundtrack. But then you also get the steelbook display when purchased from retail stores, and you get a Constellation patch when also purchased from retail stores. So if you're into patches, that's actually really cool. And that was the Premium Edition upgrade physical form. Now, what I just said before, you get for the Starfield Constellation Edition physical form. Again, you get everything: the game, the expansion, the days early access, the skin pack, the art book, the soundtrack, steelbook display, the patch. But then you get 2 more things. You get a credit stick with laser etched game code. What? And then a Starfield Chrono Mark watch and case. What? So what does a credit stick mean? Like my name's on it? I'm not sure what credit stick means. With laser etched game code. Dude, that actually sounds really cool. So you still get a digital download of the game and the game itself? That's cool. And you get a watch. Now question, does the watch actually work like a watch? It says, show your status as a member of Constellation with the Starfield Chrono Mark watch LPV6. Made for explorers, the Starfield Chrono Mark watch is perfect addition to any Spacefarer's collection. Disclaimer: phone connectivity limited. The Starfield Chrono Mark watch does not transmit phone calls, does not support cellular service, and is not a touchscreen device. So it's just the watch. Okay. And if you want, there's a Discord already out there. Join the Starfield Discord. Adventure awaits you in our growing community. Join us on Discord or find us on social to stay informed of all things Starfield. They already got their sites up: Facebook, Insta, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Y'all know what it is. If you're gonna pre-order this and not wait for Game Pass, the prices for these pre-orders, we are about to kick off. Let's see. You're not even telling me. It's like you don't want to tell me. Why don't you want to tell me? Standard edition will be really? Come on, just tell me. So clearly, unless this is all going to be Steam, Windows, and Xbox new gen. Let's buy it off Best Buy, I guess. It'll be $70, which actually makes sense. I don't know why I questioned that for a second. That was stupid. And then we go to, I think it says 90. It's literally kicked me out the damn site. What the heck? My laptop just kicked me out of the site. You're not very nice. Or let's compare all editions. Probably get the better price that way, huh? If I do it the smart way. Or no, you're just not gonna give me the prices, are you? Why do you hate me? I just want the prices. Why this being a pain in the bubba? Um, come on, come on, come on, come on. It won't even let me try to buy the Constellation Edition physical form. So I guess we'll go up to the Starfield Premium Edition upgrade physical form. See, Xbox Series X, right? Let's go just to Best Buy physical form. Oh, because it's an upgrade, so it's only $35. But how does that make sense? I'm sorry. I don't see how that makes sense. I get you're upgrading it, but if it's to the physical form, that makes no sense. If an upgrade for the physical form is still $35, digital form, premium edition is da da da. Hit it. No, not yet. No, not yet. Anytime now, please. $100. Probably like 102, 103 extra. But yeah, so basically you go from 70 to 100, and I'm assuming the Constellation one will be 120. Is my assumption for it. But it does come out September 6th, 2023, and I don't think that counts the 5 days early access. So if it's 5 day early access, it'll be September 1st. Visually, it looks awesome. But they know what they're doing. They know how to do things. They have been putting in groundwork for so many games for so many years. They always create things that make fans always want to come back for more. Like always. So I'm excited for this. I don't know if I'll be able to play it, because it just literally seems it's only for the next gen consoles. But we'll see. If it ends up on Game Pass and it lets me download it and play it, then you'll probably see me on Twitch playing it or trying it out at least. But y'all, my people, that is the end of this episode. I know for me this is a short one. I hope everybody has a great day. Again, I put every trailer on my Mellow Podcast group Facebook page. Go check that out. I will drop the link in the description for it. Go check out my Twitter. I put nothing on there when it comes to this Xbox showcase. I'm behind on my Twitter game, but I will be putting stuff up there. I'll be putting this episode on Twitter and on the group page. Go check out twitch.tv/MellowFellowGaming. One word, no spaces. You guys always know what it is. Come back next time. Because, it's comic book reading week. And I got to read something, right? For y'all. I know y'all want to hear it. But, hey, until next time. Always and forever. One love. Peace.